pretty good work today. Good energy. Offense responded a little bit. Monday, defense got after it a little bit. Had good energy, good enthusiasm. Probably had the upper hand in team drills. Today the offense responded a little bit, a little more balanced, but I like what I see. The guys are working hard and getting better. As I always say, we got miles to go, but I like their attitude and their energy and their work ethic, and we're improving.
How's Timmons
Good to
doing?
see some guys back. You guys are off the basketball trail. Oh, I saw you at breakfast the other morning. Yeah, you just been on easy street. I don't know.
How's Timmons doing?
Timmons is doing. He's doing very good. He's more consistent of being a complete wide receiver. We know he's good with the ball in his hands, but he's got to learn to get open. You know, it's not just screens and fly motions and handing him the ball and all that. So he's improving. He really is. He's making some big plays. He's been more consistent. He's stronger. I like the way he's playing.
Yeah, you wanted him to get stronger, so
yeah,
block for one thing.
Yeah, just getting great shape. You know, and he's working on that. Yeah.
You mentioned a lot of your running backs have been dinged
Yeah.
already this spring. Does that sort of already illustrate to you why it's good to have such a stable of guys? How those guys looking right now?
It is. They're you know, they're better. We're getting more depth at that position. Mikhail's getting a bunch of work. Josh being back a little bit has been helpful. He's a tough physical presence in there, and so it's been good. We need a bunch of guys, and I'd like to say it's because we're much more physical and bigger and stronger, and we're beating them up. But I don't know if that's the case. I can't say that yet. But anyway, yeah, we need some guys, need some depth.
Neil said it was clear to him that Josh had finally decided, you know what, I love playing this game. There may come another injury, but finally this spring he's sort of thrown away the caution.
Yeah.
And started playing.
Yeah.
The way he did before.
Yeah, that's a good analogy, and he's been playing very well, and he doesn't look like he really missed a beat, to be honest with you. He seems like he's moving good. He's got good agility along with his power. So it's been good to have him.
Mark, as a guy who's coached a lot of great defensive ends, when he looks across the line, what kind of threat does Darian Miller and Jordan Swindle present out there stopping them?
Well, they've been very good. They've been more consistent again. They're bigger and they're stronger. They've been taking more of a leadership role. So I like the way those two are playing. They've been really solid and need to continue to improve, but I like what they're doing, both on the field and off.
Coach, with your wide receivers, obviously you want them to catch more balls, but you also needed them to get more physical last year. Have you seen that improvement?
We're a work in progress there, but we're all over them. Coach Maynard's coaching them up tough. You know, I think defensively, you know, we're putting pressure on them that way. We've incorporated some drills and half line and things like that where maybe the defense knows screens are coming, and so we're just flying to the ball and making them you know, put their face on the defender and learn how to block and learn how to be tough, and we're getting better. Yeah.
Mark, before you left for Dallas, you made reference to the basketball team. What about that impressed you, and how does that apply to your football team trying to find this?
Well, what I said was it was good for any team or any program to see how they just kind of put all the distractions aside and just went to work and put their head down and listened to their coaches and really came together. And so I think any team can learn from that. And that's, you know, we're much further off. We know that. We've got a lot further to go. But in the same analogy, we just need to put our head down. And you guys hear me talk about that all the time. We can't worry about anything except getting better out there today. And, you know, our players are starting to take that approach. And even during practice or after practices, you know, we get all excited, and sometimes in the spring it gets competitive going back and forth. It's not necessarily always about just winning a drill. Are we winning a drill because we played very good, or because the other side didn't execute? So I'd like to see good execution on both sides of the ball. And again, I think we're improving in that area. We're still not there, but we're getting better. And I think you know, that's one of the things we kind of can take from it, is just put our head down and go to work and get better.
And any movement or separation in that quarterback battle?
Pardon me?
Any movement or separation in the quarterback battle?
Yeah, it's no. I mean, it you know, it's tough because, you know, maybe one guy will jump out at you. You know, again, Jalen really had a good drive today. Really did a good job with the first team offense and really did a nice job of moving them and was very effective. So it goes back and forth.
Any injury updates from today?
No, JoJo was back out there. It was good. He was back out there full strength. Looked good. So Nothing new. A few little nagging things here and there, but overall pretty decent.
Who are the people that participate in the spring game right now? Who you have on? I mean, it's not spring. I mean, excuse me, in the return game.
In the return game, we're working a bunch of guys back there. We're getting Timmons involved in having him return some new guys. Would be Timmons and TV is back there, of course, DeMarco. You know, we're bringing those guys along with some others. I'd like to get Timmons back there if he could get comfortable catching the punts. I'd like to get him.
How's Trayvon Pascal with this spring? Is he a linebacker full time?
Yeah, he's you know, he had that off season. He had an off season surgery, so he's just he's not getting a ton of work right now. But yeah, I think Trayvon's the type of guy we could still move around a little bit, kind of in Bud's role.
How's Timmons looking returning the kicks?
He's better. He's better. Yeah, he's more comfortable. He's not as indecisive about the catching, and you know, he's going and making good decisions and going and getting it. So he's getting more comfortable. Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you.